Hello everybody, it's Epidemic here, and today we are doing something a little bit different. We're not doing the same thing, we're not just playing a game today. Now, I like programming, I don't know about you, but I like programming, game development, basically anything of that type. Now, today, we're going to do something that, well, I'm going to call it similar to what the hacksmiths do. If you don't know what the hacksmiths are, they basically take mythical things like, let's say, Captain America's shield, and they create it in real life. Now, I'm not that ingenuitive, or I think that's how you say that, but what I am is able to program. So we're going to look at a game, let's say like Rimworld here, and we are going to make it, well, not all of it, we're going to make at least a little bit of it in Unity, which is the engine I use for games. And yeah, so if you want to see more of this, because this is a really cool idea I thought of, this will be going up tomorrow. This is the first part of 2. Hit the notification button and subscribe, because the next part will be coming out next Tuesday, which is the actual programming part. Today we're just going to play this. We're going to look at what mechanics we want to introduce, and we're going to get design going. We're going to get thinking about it. Alright? That's the plan for today, and that's all we are doing. Alright, let's get into this. We're going to just, now, we're not going to have all this fancy world generation. We're literally just going to go into a game I have. Let's go into load game. This is... Why can't I see half of my screen? Hold on, it's because I have to change stuff with OBS. Hold on. The screen is going to get all weird for a second. Just give me a minute. I'm fixing stuff because OBS is a butt, and I absolutely do not appreciate... Yep, and as you can see, the screen is now 10 times larger than it should be. Let me just quickly fix that. Apparently it doesn't want to fix that. Apparently. Alright, let's get this back on. This was a horrible start. This is a horrible start. I'm cutting this. I'm going to cut this out because this is a horrible start. Anyway. Hey everybody. If you're wondering why we cut, there's a very specific reason. Because I had to fix my OBS because it wants to be suck. So welcome back. Hope you guys are still here. I do suggest you watch the end, because why not? I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to explain it throughout, and I might have some fancy drawings somewhere up here, I'm not sure yet, so, because I'm going to be editing this tomorrow, so you guys will get to basically figure it out when I do. Anyway, this one, YouTube. Let's just go up into the YouTube world, because why not? But there's a bunch of other games I'm going to do. I was thinking one of them is super hot. I just got it. It's a really great game. I love it. But first time, we're going to do Rimworld. I think I have a few ideas on what I want to do. Now, I was thinking, why not make how they do their jobs? But I'm thinking, see, that's a very complicated thing and something that would take time. And there's a lot of intricate systems that are involved. So I'm thinking, what is a basic thing I can do? Something simple that I can get done. And maybe if I want to continue... Nope, I don't need you to start doing stuff. If I want to continue, I can, but otherwise, we can do other stuff. So, we have Chewy here, which these are our guys. We had a pretty nice start, to be honest. But as you can see, we have our stuff. We have all these tabs and all this extra stuff. But the main part I like, the main part of this is the draft system. So they just basically are going to wander around doing stuff you give them. So if we click here and tell them to haul and then sell someone to do it, they will go do it. And then, yeah. But you're not actually controlling any of these people. The only way you can do that is by toggling a draft, which drafts them into the military. They will not work, eat, or rest, which is great. Just what we need. So, what you can do now is tell them to go places on the map, and everything's in, like, tiles, technically. It's 1x1 grids, and it's a giant 1x1 grid, basically. It's like, hold on. A world is like, there's a lot of 1x1 areas. It's like a bunch, as you can see. But the basic idea is that when you do this, you can tell them to go different places, and they'll just do it. And I believe you can tell them to pick up guns too, or you can tell. But they basically just do that, and you can tell them to melee attack if they have a rifle. I don't know who has a rifle. Hold on, get out of draft. Who has a rifle? You have the bolt action rifle. Draft, and see, you can have fire at will, and they'll automatically attack for you. You don't have to do any of this attacking, you see. So what I'm thinking is we make that system in Unity, because I don't think this was made in Unity. I don't know where this was made, but I don't think it was made in Unity. So we're gonna make it, and I'm gonna show you how I'd make it. Now, this will be the next video. This is just me playing it. We're gonna show you how this would work. I don't know how to do this, so let's just draft everybody. So the basic mechanic here, we're gonna draft everybody. The basic mechanic here is you can tell them all to attack. So we can go like this and tell them to attack a target. We don't have any targets. Or you can tell them to go places. So like, let's say we had 2 colonists without a weapon, which are these 2. We tell them to go in here. This guy can come out here and fight. Pretty simple. And we can have enemies. So these guys, now we can have guards. So we have this guard. This wall here. If we had a wall here, or that's not a good example. Hold on. Where's our security? We have sandbags or barricades. If we had like a barricade stack right here, they could go, this guy can go line up. Let's click on him again and redirect him. He can go line up behind this barricade and fire. It would give him advantage too, because it takes him longer to get over it. This is the system I want to implicate. This is what we want to make. We're going to try and remake this drafting system. So we're going to start out, and I'm going to have a small infographic come up, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a system, a very small system, that literally, what it does is we have the player, the guys randomly moving around. Now this is all they do for a little bit. They will move between a couple points, just a simple waypoint system, nothing special. We're not going to have anywhere they can go yet, like we have in our game here. But then, if we set them to draft mode, which will probably be a unified key, it'll set everyone to draft mode, for now, what we'll do is then we can click on them, and then that will select them, and we can click somewhere else, and it will detect that, and it will move them to that location. I like this idea. The only thing we have to do is make it. That will be next video. So if you want it, click that like button. Well, not that like button. Click it if you like this so far, but that's not the important. That's important, but not as important. If you want to see that, please do press that subscribe button and hit the bell icon, because it will tell you when I do post it, which generally will be next week, Tuesday. And if you didn't know, I also live stream, like, pretty often. So, also check that out. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Anyway, lately I've been doing a lot more Minecraft, and right now I'm trapped in the Nether, but that's not important. So, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do it. So yeah, well, I will see you guys in a minute. Hey guys! Now, you know that infographic I was talking about? Well, welcome to that. Hold on, why is this above everything? Hold on a minute. That's much better. Thank you very much. There we go. Everything's all sorted out for you. Alright, so this is how this is going to work. We have our small... Excusez-moi? And yes, I'm using Microsoft Paint. Fight me. Welcome to Microsoft Paint, everybody. So, this is how this is going to work. Basically, we are going to have our guy, which we're going to color blue. See, we have a nice blue guy now. And we're going to have some sort of a wall, preferably just random bits of something. Probably just a random object that's lower. And we are going to have enemies. So the goal of these guys are going to be basically just to sit there for target practice. So when we press a button, preferably probably R, so when we press R, why didn't R pressed? We are basically going to be able to take this guy and okay, I hate Microsoft Paint. I'm going to change this for next one. We're not using Microsoft Paint next time. But we're going to take this guy, and we're going to just straight up move him to where we want. So if we want him here, we're going to move him there. And guess what? That's where he's going to stay. And we will have a small subsection here, where if we press other buttons, let's just put, that's a bad square, but other button, there you go, other button. It will basically send him to basically just go pew, pew, and pew at the other guys. Now, I hope this infographic was great. I made a lot of time working on this. You can't see the guy. Hold on, let me move the guy. Hold on, let me move myself. There you go. Now that you can see what I'm talking about, this guy will go pew here, pew, 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 and kill him, and then he'll go to the next, and then to the next. And after that, he's just going to keep moving in a circle, so we'll use this as our waypoint, our waypoints. After that, he's going to just go back to moving between these 4 waypoints. So he's going to go from, let's use a different color, this one, to that one, to that one, to that one. And then if we add more enemies, he will, once we draft him, we can move him, and then as soon as we're done, we can undraft him and then move him back. And then he will just go between these points here. Sound good? That's the plan. This is my very detailed, excellent drawing design skills, courtesy of Epidemic. Yeah, I like this. And no, I know I can use shapes, but why use shapes when I can literally just make it by hand? Anyway, I'm going to get back to me talking. This was just me. I'm probably going to cut this somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I know I'm going to use it, so haha. Me in the future, good luck with that. Anyway, bye. I need to pause there, and there's going to be a weird cut that doesn't quite make sense because I messed up. Now look here. I'm tired. It is late. Understand that. Now, basically, this is all this video is going to be. So if you guys just stay tuned for the next one, which will come in next week, come on streams because I might show some stuff I'm working on. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want to see more, of course, like I said like 3 other times in this video, and you're probably getting annoyed of it now, hit the like button. Also press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, because that will notify when I when I post next, and that is very, very important, because then you'll know when I post. You can also check out my Twitter. It's in the description, as well as the avatar you see in the corner here. I got him from one of my friends I know on Twitter. Their link is also in the description where you can find them. So yeah, go check those out. My Twitter, that person, awesome person, Torito, or at least I believe that's what they're called down there. But you'll also find where to find Rimworld on the Steam workshop, on the Steam shop. So yeah, anyway, go check that out. And until next time, Happy New Year.